I hope that this mic is working properly. Let's see. I've never done this. This is my first time going live on YouTube like this, so I need to. Okay. Top chat. All right, top chat. All right, cool. So I think that's good. I think we are live. Just gonna wait for more people to come in, but right now I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Make sure that everything is working properly. What's up, Tristan? Yo, guys, let me know if the mic is working properly. I hope it is. I hope y'all can hear me right now. If you can hear me, just type yes or something, just anything to make sure that this is actually working. I tested the mic out before. What's up, Blaze? Can you hear me? Y'all hear me right now? Once I get a confirmation that you guys can hear me, then we can definitely start up, because... All right, y'all can hear me? Perfect. How's it going, everyone? How's all of your guys' day going? This is just going to be chill. I'm just going to talk to you guys. We're going to just vibe. Right now, I'm just going to wait and see if more people come in to the stream, because, I mean, we've only been live for like a minute now. So the first 10 minutes, this is my plan. First 10 minutes, we're just going to chill, wait for more people to come in, and then we can just do like Q&A. We can just talk, do whatever. And then the last 30 minutes, I was going to just go over like my top 5 fragrances that I've been wearing the most. No, I'm not going to be doing a giveaway today. Yo, what's up, Dolphin? How you doing, buddy? No, we're not going to be doing the giveaway today, but we definitely have more planned in the future. Most likely, I would say like the next milestone we hit. Shout out Dolphin, by the way, for helping me with the Sauvage video, because I know all of you guys saw that Sauvage video. I'm going to clip this too. We got 7 people in here right now. How's everyone doing? I want everyone to tell me what their fragrance of the day was in chat. And then I'll tell y'all mine once everyone tells me. This isn't working. Should you get a Scento? I mean, I think you should get a Scento. It was my first fragrance that I like really fell in love with. So yeah, I think you should get a Scento. It was amazing. You wearing Meteor? I'm gonna have to post that unboxing soon. Me and Dolphin, we unbox Meteor. Dolce Gabbana the one. You know, I haven't actually smelled that one because I feel like I can't find it like at any like department store I go to, but I really need to check that out. My fragrance of the day is right here. I already know I glazed the hell out of this stuff. I mean, so good. What was your scent of the day? Let me go back to that. I wish that these chats would stay here. Rogue Smoking. BDK Rogue Smoking. To be honest with you, I've never heard of that one before. Interesting. You gotta put me onto that. But yeah, congratulations again to Blaze for winning the giveaway too. We got our champion in here. Silver Mountain Water, nice. Can't go wrong with Silver Mountain Water. Can't go wrong with Creed. Opinion on Dior Sauvage Elixir. I mean, it gives me a headache. I know that. It's been giving me a headache a lot recently, but I think it's a nice fragrance. I used to like it a lot, but now I'm a little bit, off put by it just from all these challenges I've been doing. Dolce Gabbana's Heavenly. You should think I should blind buy it. Listen, this is my take on blind buys, guys. I don't think you should blind buy, but if you like absolutely have to, just be smart about it, obviously. But I don't like blind buying. I think it's too risky. I've failed blind buys before. Sauvage Elixir is a headache. Yes, I know it is. It's terrible. You might get it. Might get what? What was it? Oh, Sauvage. You might get Sauvage. Yeah, I mean, I don't listen. It's not a bad fragrance by any means. It's got great performance, but like, the smell to me just kind of fell off personally. Like I used to like it a lot, but it just like I kept getting too many headaches from it. I think that's what it was. And then now from the challenges, now I just am like, this is terrible. Let me see. Sorry that I have to keep touching the camera. I'm just trying to make sure I can see chat. BDK. Yeah, I've definitely heard of BDK before. I just like I haven't any store I've been to, I haven't really seen any BDK fragrances there. Prada Paradigm, nice. Yeah, I smelled Prada Paradigm. It's pretty nice. Burberry Hero EDP. You know, I've smelled a few of those. I'm not sure like exactly. I don't have an exact memory of it, but I think like consensus on all the Burberrys, they're actually pretty nice fragrances, very mass appealing. Um, Definitely not my favorite, but they're definitely nice. Like Burberry Touch is nice. They're all pretty solid stuff. So we've got 4 people in here right now. I'm gonna wait like another 5 minutes and then I wanted to do some rankings. I was just gonna go over my top 5 fragrances I've been wearing the most recently. Not my top 5 favorites, but just the ones that I've been wearing the most because I've had. And let me actually start putting them like down here. Sorry if this is like an awkward setup. I haven't really had time to like get a real good streaming setup because I didn't even think I'd ever stream until now. Hero and Cart debating to get it. Yeah, I think if you like it, I mean, have you like tested it out? If you test it out and you like it, I mean, you should go for it 100%. No reason not to get it if you've already sampled it and you like it. All right, I got all the fragrances here. Top 5. What did it say? Top 5 colognes to pull girls. You know, that's a tough question because sometimes it's the cologne isn't really like, you know, people will post stuff like, oh, like these are guaranteed to get women, but honestly, the only really like real way you can get girls is just by being yourself, being confident, having charisma, being respectful. But honestly, like if I had to pick like 2 or 3 off the top of my head that I know like my girlfriend personally likes, Born in Roma Intense. She loves Born in Roma Intense. She absolutely loves Azara the Most Wanted EDP Intense. We're actually gonna in my video I'm posting tonight, the long form tonight. I'm gonna talk about that as well, like date night. Y'all gotta check that out tonight, by the way, the long form. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing. And La Bolle Parfum too. That's another one that she likes a lot. Like those are the ones I feel like girls really like. My favorite fragrance in my whole collection is sitting right here. Initio's Absolute Aphrodisiac. It's phenomenal. It's it's probably my favorite niche fragrance right now. My favorite designer right now. We can talk about that too. But sorry guys, I'm trying does anyone know how Yo, what's up, Jesus? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that I keep like touching the phone. I've never used this kind of like stream. I've only streamed on a computer before when I used to make gaming videos, but I'm still learning how to use this. Born in Roma Intense is nice, man. You should get that. Let me see. That girls like. I mean, anything sweet, honestly. In my experience, girls do like sweet fragrances. Altair Ojon. Big fan. Appreciate you, man. Ojon. I mean, no doubt about it. Ojon is amazing. Stronger with You Intensely. It's masculine enough, I think. It's got like a booziness that I feel like has masculine. It's definitely got like I feel like it's unisex overall, but I would say it leans a little bit more masculine just because it's very boozy, in my opinion. I don't know if any of you guys have ever live streamed before with your phone. There's like an easier way to do this because I keep having to manually scroll through the chat. You wanted me to show you the Born in Roma Intense bottle? Let me go grab it real quick. It's right over here. Born in Roma Intense. I bought this. I picked this baby up. I think honestly, like last year, I think I picked it up like around Christmas time. It's amazing. I love it. I haven't really been able to wear it that much recently, but you want me to spray it too? Okay. Should you get the 75 or the 125 ml PDM. That's a good question. I think that you should get, this is just for me personally, it depends. If you have a smaller collection and you're trying to go with quality over quantity, get the bigger bottle. But if you plan on building a bigger collection, then I would suggest don't go with these. For example, this, I mean, this bottle is, I think this is a 3 point, I don't know, it should say it somewhere on here. This is 100 ml. I would say don't buy these if you're planning on getting a bigger collection and you're on a budget. But if you want to like build a curated collection, like what I wish I did before, I bought like a bunch of fragrances. I blind bought a bunch of fragrances. I suggest you buy like either 50 ml or anything small. I would say 50 ml is like the sweet spot. You'll be able to use the fragrance like, you know, you'll be able to use a good amount of it and not like feel like you wasted your money. Like for example, Trino 21, I bought a 50 ml of it. I blind bought it. That's like one of my only successful blind buys, and it's actually went pretty well. So I've used like half the bottle. I bought a 50 ml, and I'm glad I didn't buy 100 ml. Let me see here. I'm just trying to keep up with everyone's questions. I'm gonna go through every single one. Okay. Stronger with you parfum. All right. Oh, yeah, it's a mature. Okay, you might be mad, but I'm not a fan of parfum. Like on my skin, it smells like barbecue ribs. I have no idea why, but that's the vibe I get. But I can see why other like people like it for sure. Um. All right, what's up, Luca? You want me to suggest your next pickup? He's got JPG Lamel, Parfum, Strong with You Amber, Latafa. Dude, why does the chat keep disappearing every time I click like that? It's so annoying. There you go. Sador. So it seems like you have a lot of sweeter fragrances, so I definitely suggest you get something a little bit fresher. It depends on your budget, but like for me right now, like for like fresh fragrances that I've really been enjoying, like for niche, I mean, this is a good one right here. We all know Percival. It's just musky body wash. And then if you want something a little cheaper, YADP. That's actually a great choice. I mean, you just took the words out of my mouth. That's a great choice. One of my friends actually just picked that up and he's loving it. It's like probably this like the you need your first niche. If you want to get a first niche, this is a perfect first niche because this is actually my first niche. So yeah, I got it 3 Christmases ago. It's yeah, Luca's about to get Rizzy for sure. Percival's got it. Percival can get Rizzy. It definitely can get Rizzy because my girlfriend, she doesn't like fresh fragrances. Like she's not a fresh fragrance girl, and she actually doesn't mind Percival. So we'll have to do a stream with her in the future too, for sure. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't want to click anything and like mess anything up. That's why I'm like worried too. Eros EDT was your first fragrance, Parker? That's a yeah. I bought that. I bought Eros EDT too. It's not here right now. It's at my dorm, but I also regret buying that too because I literally haven't touched it in forever. The most niche fragrance I have, Preston. You have the most niche fragrance. What are you talking about? I don't have anything as niche as you. It's my brother in the chat. Hey, what's up? Thank you, Lawrence. Which one do I recommend? You have Armani code. Let me know what brand in particular you're thinking about. What's up, Fragrance Knife? Latafa Honor and Glory. I haven't actually smelled Honor and Glory. I haven't smelled it, so I'm not going to give you advice. That's one thing, guys. I'm never going to give y'all advice on stuff I've never smelled on. I just can't do it. Even if it's like, damn, he hasn't smelled that before, I'm never going to do it because I only give advice on stuff that I know about. That's why I'm still trying to rank like all these houses. Like I'm working on Mind Games right now. That's going to be the next long form. I've smelled about like 20 of them. There's like 2 or 3 that I can't find at any store. Like I can't find any. And that's Prodigy. I don't know how Prodigy isn't in stores. It's like the one that everyone always talks about. It's like it's so annoying. Yeah, I can definitely recommend you something, Lorenzo. Uh just let me know what your price range is and stuff like that. 3 bottles of Born Aroma Intense. I mean, if you want backup bottles and you use like 20 or 30 sprays a day, then it's definitely worth it. Kamarakawa, yes, I can recommend that. That is nice. Um, yeah, one of my friends he bought it. It's very nice. Sorry, Born Room Intense, very nice. Kamara Dukan. I don't think I've heard of that one either, actually. That's one thing. I feel like sometimes people think that I've smelled everything, I know everything. I'm honestly like you guys, man. I love fragrances. I just happen to make videos on fragrances. Like that's just me. I mean, I'm just the dude, honestly. I'm just a guy. Hopefully this mic isn't gonna die. Maybe I can clip it to myself. Maybe I can start ranking soon. I don't know if this works. No, that looks dumb. It's more smoky and a little more masculine. Yeah, that could definitely work if you're like, if that's your vibe that you want to go for. Like fragrances to me, they're like vibes, you know? It's not really about like, oh, like does it smell good? Does this project like if it's like the vibe that you like on a certain day, then you can rock it. Like you might hate it one day and then the next day love it, you know? Let me see. Do I know FA fragrance? I don't know if I know him. It's tough. There's a lot of like FA, FB. I mean, I know everyone knows FB. Like all those names, it's hard to keep track. You have to show me that. I have to see the face, and then I'll definitely check them out. Or maybe I do know them. Do you guys wanna see me rank a bunch of my favorites right now? Or my top 5 that I've been wearing the most? Because I can go through that real quick from number 5 to number 1. Have I smelled the Memo fragrances? I I've smelled a few. I think I've smelled a few. I can't remember 100%, but I know that they're nice. Sorry guys, just trying to keep up. FB fragrance, dude. FB fragrance. He's probably like one of the biggest inspirations for why I started making content. Not like that he got me into fragrances. I kind of just like naturally got into fragrances, but to be honest with you, like he was the one guy that I was like, yeah, this guy's awesome. Like his content's amazing. Like maybe I can do it too. That was like way back, like when I started, even before I started. But yeah, I know him. He's amazing. One of the best creators, 100%. Very relatable, younger dude, has great taste. He's awesome. You would like to build build a good collection, designer fragrances. Yeah, niche fragrances they do tend to, if you're not used to them fully, they'll give you headaches. Um, Honestly, like if I recommend, I don't know if this might be a bad recommendation. I don't know if you've tried Valentina, but that's a great just like brand to just try and just test out a few and pick one you like. Like Coral Fantasy, for example. I know it's not for everyone, but it's amazing. Which niche fragrance house has enough fragrances to collect multiple? I've collected a lot of designer lines, and most of them are very repetitive. Niche fragrance houses to collect multiple. This might just be some recency bias for me, but Initio is like my favorite brand right now. And I just feel like their lineup is so versatile and their fragrances are so they just have such a nice meaning behind them. Like if you really like think about the meaning or research, like this one I've talked about. I'm gonna talk about this tonight in more depth in the long form, but this fragrance has like a deeper meaning to it. And Musk Therapy too, same thing. There's just so many. Musk Therapy, Aphrodisiac, Side Effect, Psychedelic Love, Narcotic Delight. They're all amazing. Narc Delight, sorry. I don't want to get demonetized for saying that. Let me see this here. I'm the reason you got into fragrances. You see, when people say that, it's like I can't even like believe that. Yeah, okay, that is true. Yeah, my brother did kind of get me into fragrances. Preston. That's accurate. But like not fully. I kind of feel like I got myself into fragrances, low bro. Oh yeah, Zerjoff and PDM too. Yeah, definitely. Try Zerjoff. I like Initio a lot too, and I feel like they're collectible, but they're not very like massive. They're not well. They can be mass appealing, but they're not like really safe for beginners fully. A few of them are, but And yeah, man, I got you into fragrances, that's like hard to believe, honestly. But like I'm glad I did, bro. It's an amazing hobby. It's honestly like one of the things that's like really given me like purpose in life. Like before I kind of just didn't know like who I wanted to be. I didn't know like I didn't fully know who I was, and then ever since I started collecting fragrances, ever since I started making content, I feel like this has become like the way that I can express my creativity and like be me. And that's just something that I've always wanted and that I never really had, and it's amazing. I'm just reading chat right now. I wish I didn't have to manually look through chat, but it's like the only way. Yeah, my first fragrance. I think you guys already know I've talked about it maybe once or twice. Azaro the Most Wanted EP Intense. Also my girl's favorite fragrance. My favorite woman's fragrance is Kayali Vanilla, even though it's unisex. It's amazing. It's amazing. Just like it honestly to me smells like vanilla extract in a bottle. Like it just reminds me every time I smell it reminds me of just all the times I've like baked or like been around anyone baking. And it's definitely wearable for a man as well. Berry Goddess is nice too. That is nice as well. Maybe I should start right. All right. So do you guys type a yes in the chat if you want to hear my top 5 fragrances I've been using the most right now? Because I have them all on the floor right here. Oh, actually, no. I was gonna show you guys, but I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. Yes, yes. All right. I need like 8 more yeses, and then we'll start. Or 5. I don't know. I don't have her perfumes right now. I don't, unfortunately, but we can definitely do that. I don't have my whole collection here right now, unfortunately, because I'm in between places right now because I go to college, but I'm also living at home right now too because I'm on break. So I don't have all my collection with me. I have 5 right here, and then I have like about 20 more here, but like I think I have another like 20 at my dorm. Okay, so we're gonna start with number 5. I wish I could put graphics up and stuff. This is kind of just we're just winging it here. 5th most used the past like this isn't like the past year. It is KL my favorite because it's my girl's favorite. Like half yes, half no. Like I know it's her favorite, but I also just like it a lot. Hello from India. Hello, how you doing? I would pronounce your name, but I really don't want to butcher it. But hello. All right. Number 5 fragrance I've used the most the past like let's just say past 2-3 months is Afternoon Swim, and I know that a lot of you guys are gonna be like the performance on this is bad, but it smells phenomenal. I mean, just picture like to me, I just picture photorealistic like oranges just floating around in like water. That's what I picture. It's amazing. This is like for me just something I can throw on anytime, like especially like if I'm about to go to the gym. Like when I wake up and I'm like, I need to go to the gym. What should I wear? I'll just throw on Afternoon Swim. I'll do like 20 sprays and I'll just dip. It's just perfect. Then especially for hot summer days as well, because that's I got it in the summertime. It's perfect. I know, bro. Blaze is lucky. He's lucky. I'm jealous of Blaze because I've never won a giveaway before. Let's see. Number 4. I'm losing order, actually. Wait. Number 4 fragrance I've used the most recently is he got Haltane. He got Haltane. Which I'm also jealous because I like Haltane. Number 4 fragrance I've been using the most recently is King Ultra Male. And take this off. Yeah, I mean, Ultra Male to me is just like Ultra Male is one of the fragrances that is in the Moments video I'm posting tonight. I hope y'all check that out. That's coming out, and I don't know what time it is right now. It's coming out 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, so make sure you guys go check that out. Weekly long form video. But Ultra Mail to me is just kind of like, it's just something I like to wear when I want to like just let loose, have fun, kind of just chill with the homies, or like if I'm at a party or whatever. It's that kind of fragrance for me. It's just very sweet. It's got some sexiness to it as well. It's really, really strong. And I recommend it to all of you guys. Check out Ultra Mail if you haven't smelled it. It's kind of hard to find. It's not really in most department stores. It's not really in any, at least for me, any Sephora's. I never see it in Sephora or Macy's or anything. But yeah, I do recommend it. Number 3 is a freshie. What do I think about LV Pacific Chill? It's probably one of my favorite Louis Vuittons behind Meteor. It used to be my favorite, but so my third most used fragrance is Percival. And again, this is like my work scent, honestly. Like I'll usually throw this on before I go to work. That's like how I use it. My bottle's kind of fucked up though. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a PDM that looks like this, but this is what 2 years of traveling and getting tossed around in a bag can do to a PDM. At least the atomizer still works. That's all that matters. But yeah, I mean, this is literally just like a body wash that like is like $500. That's what this smells like. A blue body wash. It's nice. All right. That was number 3. So I'm going to talk about the top 2 soon, but I'm just going to answer. I'm trying to answer everyone's questions in chat. Let me go back a little bit. I'm going to answer everyone's questions since top 5. Okay said my top 5 is Percival. Wait, let me read this. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, how'd you list this? Okay, I see. YSL Wildlife Parfum number 5. Okay, you might be upset, but I don't like that fragrance at all. Ascento, I love Ascento, so you just redeem yourself there. Givenchy Boss at 3. I haven't smelled it. Born to Stand Out, Drunk Lovers, I also haven't smelled that. And then Percival number 1. Percival, yeah. My first niche fragrance, I love it. What's my favorite not really known Louis Vuitton fragrance? That's a good question. Meteor wasn't known, but now it is, so I can't really say Meteor, but if I had to pick one right now that isn't really known, that a lot of people don't really, like, kind of goes under the radar, that's a tough question. Honestly, I want to say On the Beach. I feel like no one really talks about On the Beach, but it does smell really nice. It's just, I mean, it does smell like being on the beach, and it's a nice fragrance to wear if you're going to the beach or just in the summer. Let me just see this here. I want to answer everyone's questions. Am I the only person that refuses to buy a fragrance if the bottle's ugly? You know, I see what you mean, because presentation is, when you're putting stuff on a shelf, then, it matters. But I mostly care about the smell. But the bottle, it definitely adds to the excitement of having a fragrance. Like, I'm going to keep glazing this. This bottle, man. Come on now. Initio's bottles. Fucking amazing. Yeah, honestly, if I was you, Blaze, I would have gotten Ojon, but Haltane's my number 2. If y'all watch the PDM ranking, you already know what my thoughts on those are. Joel asked what do I think about LV Pacific Chill. I like it a lot. I think I might already answered that. Blaze said Aphrodisiacs first. Potentially. You'll have to just see. Ultramel over La Mer Parfum. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm younger, so maybe that's why. But I still like La Mer Parfum. I just feel like Ultramel is just something I find myself throwing on more often. Because I feel like La Mer Parfum doesn't do that DNA as well as something like this, Intense. I prefer this over La Mer Parfum personally. But La Mer Parfum is definitely something that I would definitely see myself wearing that a lot more if I... One second. If I lived in a colder climate, which I don't right now, I would totally be wearing that all the time. But I don't live in a colder climate, so I see myself wearing other stuff more. 15 and prefer La Melee Parfum, the Ultra Male. Yeah, that's fine, man. If you prefer La Melee Parfum, it's a stellar fragrance. Nothing wrong with it. Have I smelled any Eros? I don't know how to say that, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't pass the spelling bee when I was in kindergarten. Have I smelled those? Fragrance knife? I have, but I haven't smelled enough to really give you a full opinion on that, so that'll have to wait. Again, guys, I'll never give you opinions on anything that I haven't fully smelled, because I feel like a lot of creators might do that sometimes. They'll talk about stuff they haven't smelled, and I just won't do it, man. I really won't. It would be nice sometimes because I have ranked all these mind games, and the one that I can't find is Prodigy. It would be nice to just throw it in the ranking, but I really can't. My morals tell me no. What's the best atomizer of all of my colognes? Let me go grab it. This is one that I'm sure most of you have never even heard of before. I got this sent to me. Yeah. Rate that atomizer from 1 to 10 right now, everyone in chat, because that was pretty good. Okay, let's keep answering these questions. Lorenzo asked, by the way, may I ask how you can afford like so many fragrances? Not to be rude. Okay, so a lot of my fragrances have come as gifts, if I'm gonna be honest with you, like my mom or my family or my girlfriend, giving them to me on Christmas time because they don't know what else to get me. But when I buy fragrances for myself, usually I go to discounters. The one that I used actually to get Blaze his fragrance in the giveaway was Arvella fragrance. I'm sure many of you have heard of Arvella fragrance. He's pretty popular on TikTok. Awesome guy, and he's got great prices. So I do recommend Arvella. And honestly, when you go on Google, a lot of those discounters that you see that pop up, if you're like, just for example, if you type in like Ultra Male, I want to buy Ultra Male. If you see any of those discounters, most of them are legit and most of them will be good. But right now I've been using Arvella. Yeah, I got you, Luca. 100%. It's 23:30. Damn, I appreciate you popping in, man. I really do. Yeah, by the way, I appreciate all of y'all for coming in right now. We have 18 viewers right now. I didn't expect this turnout like at all. I thought maybe like only a few people would join. I appreciate you guys. What's up? Anatsani. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm still learning everyone's names. How are you doing, man? You're getting stronger with you intensely and Valentino Coral Fantasy. Are these good options? 100%. Coral Fantasy is one of the best designers in my opinion. Smell wise, it's just really nice because it's got some freshness. It's got a nice red apple, but it's also got some kind of spiciness and very masculine quality. So I like it a lot. And intensely, that's actually a good segue into my second most worn fragrance in the last 2 months. It's Stronger with You Intensely. And I mean, I just accidentally sprayed it the opposite way. That was bad. I mean, I would start talking about like why this is good, but I'm sure you've already heard like all your favorite creators glaze the hell out of this, so I'm not even gonna get into it. We all know it's amazing. Keep answering questions. What do I think of Sedley? It's awesome. I have a bottle of Sedley. It's a 50 ml, or actually 75 ml. It's amazing. It's something that I just usually throw on like when I'm going to the gym or when it's just a really hot day out. What do I think of Prada Paradigm? I haven't smelled it on skin, so I'm not going to give you my full opinion on it, but on paper I thought it was kind of underwhelming, but I'll get back to you guys when I fully sample it on skin. That's another thing, like my goal for this channel is to rank pretty much every niche fragrance house. So like I plan to rank MFK. I'm already ranking Mind Games right now, so we're going to get a long form on that as well. I just need to find Prodigy, and then I'm like really done with that. I'm gonna rank Creed. I'm gonna rank Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna rank all these houses, like every fragrance that I can possibly find from these houses, and I'm gonna rank all of them. I'm gonna rank Bond Number 9. I'm gonna rank even Guerlain too, because there's a Guerlain boutique that just came in at my local store. I'm gonna rank Xerjoff. I'm gonna rank every house, and then I'm also gonna try to do some designer brands as well. So we're gonna definitely run those up for sure. Yeah, you should do a vid of your PDM, Blaze. Is Initio Paragon for every day or not? It's a good question. For me, no. Maybe for someone else, but for me, I just don't really find myself reaching for that every day. I don't have it in my collection, but I'm saying if I did have it, I don't think I'd reach for it every day. If you want something for every day for from Initio, Rehab and Musk Therapy. Those are the two. Especially heavy on Musk Therapy. That might be my next pickup from Initio because I only have Aphrodisiac right now. I absolutely love that fragrance. Musk Therapy is amazing. What's my scent of the day? My most glazed fragrance. I'm sure most of you guys know who Fragrance Flan is. Absolute legend. His glazed fragrance is Amouage Outlands. My Amouage Outlands is absolute Aphrodisiac. I glaze the hell out of that stuff. It's amazing. Yours is Smoky Vanilla by Q Lifestyle. I haven't smelled that, but it sounds interesting. Smoky vanillas are amazing, man. Because Aphrodisiac's also smoky vanilla. Can I give a short overview on Brandy Oud for Excellence? I don't think I've heard of that one before, actually. But I need to check that out. My most complimented fragrance is... That's a good question. I don't really get that many compliments, honestly. Like, y'all would be surprised. I don't get that many compliments. I don't really wear fragrances for compliments, to be honest. That's actually funny because that's the point of the video that I'm releasing tonight, the long form tonight, is I don't really wear fragrances for compliments. I just wear them because they make me happy. But if I had to pick like one off the top of my head that like gets me the most compliments or that I can remember has gotten me the most compliments, I think it's Percival because I've worn it a good amount. I feel like that's the only reason why, though, is because I've worn it a lot. Sedley is awesome, man. I love Sedley. What's the best thing I've ever smelled? Doesn't have to be cologne. Y'all are gonna... I'm just beating a dead horse here, but this is the best thing I've ever smelled. I'm gonna keep glazing it. No, but actually, if I really had to pick the best thing I ever smelled, bro, when my mom makes freaking baked ziti or lasagna, that's the best thing I ever smelled. Because I just know I'm about to have a great meal. Keep reading everything here. Carlos said, I really liked your shorts doing perfume battles with scores. All right, let's talk about that. I don't know if some of you guys know what he's talking about. That was something that I was planning on doing, like for, a big series, but I stopped doing it because it took a lot of time. Like, it was so time consuming. I had to keep going on my college campus every day. I'd have to find someone to film for me. We'd have to walk around, go up to random people, which is already, it was already hard in the beginning because it's like not every day is some random dude with the quarter zip walking up to you saying, oh, do you want to smell these 2 colognes for video? So it took a long time to make the videos, and it was supposed to be a whole bigger thing. I don't think I'll continue it, but if I do continue, it'll be in like a different way. It's probably not going to be like that. It's going to be like more like real experiments. That was like a whole idea that I had to like create a fragrance league, and it was too much, man. It really was. It was way too time consuming. It was taking so much time. I literally stopped posting normal shorts. But I really do appreciate that you enjoyed that, man. At least some people did enjoy that. I enjoyed making them, but they were just very time consuming. Does Arvella ship in Italy? And thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know actually. I couldn't. Don't quote me on it. I feel like they probably do, but I would definitely like check and see what their shipping is like. Musk Therapy is fire. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, make a vid on the PDM, bro. 100%, please. Middle Easterns. I've tried a few. Some of them I love, some of them I hate. They're definitely hit or miss for me. Memo Paris. Yeah, I can definitely explore Memo Paris, Jaden. If I can find more of them around me, I definitely would love to. They're very nice. I've only smelled a few, but do I know the exact amount of fragrances I own? I don't, unfortunately. I know it's definitely in the 40s or 50s, but I don't know the exact amount, unfortunately. Does Aqua di Gio Profondo EDP not last long or project far? It's been a minute since I've worn that on skin. Um, so you can't really quote me on that, but I think it probably doesn't if it's, it's mostly fresh, so probably doesn't. Oh wait, I didn't reveal my number one. I think I answered most of the questions in the chat, guys. And I apologize for like leaning in like this on the camera and making it shake. I need to do this differently next time. This is, first live stream, so it's a little bit awkward. I'm going to have to connect like a computer and put it here so then I can just scroll through chat and answer questions cuz like it's really really annoying to have to do it like this. But I think I answered most of the questions. I hope y'all check out the long form tonight though. Very random, but make sure you check that out. If you don't have notifications on, make sure y'all got notifications on so you get notified for any long form video I post, any live. And should I reveal the number one most glazed fragrance in my collection? Does anyone care to know? The number one fragrance I've been wearing the most. I'm glazing the hell out of it, and I will continue to glaze it. Dirty Vanilla. I love Dirty Vanilla. Does my girlfriend have fragrances? If so, what's her favorite? My favorite from her collection is Kayali Vanilla. I love Kayali Vanilla. It's very nice. It smells like vanilla extract in a bottle, like genuinely. But yeah, that's me. I'd be glazing the heck out of Aphrodisiac, and Blaze predicted it. I don't know what it is about it. Like when basically like I'll tell y'all the story of what got me hooked to Aphrodisiac and why it's my favorite fragrance right now. About like 3 or 4 months ago in August, I ranked every Initio. I mean, I posted the long form about too, and I also posted a short about it. Maybe some of y'all have seen that one as well. And I tested every single one on skin. That's what I do for all my ranking videos. I'll go to the store, I'll spray. Usually this is my routine. I'll spray one here, one there on each of my arms, and I'll just smell them. I'll analyze them, do my thing, and then I'll pick which one I like the most. And like when I tested Aphrodisiac out, I sprayed it on. I was like, all right, hopefully this one's good, and it just blew me away. Like especially in the dry down. At first, I was like, this smells a little bit weird. Like it has a very like smoky, like really really dirty vibe in the beginning, but once it like smooths out after like 10 or 15 minutes, it's amazing. And yes, I do glaze the hell out of that Initio, and I can will continue to. It's amazing. It really is. And I'm going to talk about that tonight, so y'all better check out that video. Vanilla is the best. Vanilla has to be the best note. It is the best note. What do you mean has to be? It is the best note, 100%. Either vanilla or like, I was gonna say bergamot. Yeah, vanilla, bergamot, like those are like some of the best. Like, cause I love me some freshies too, but I don't know if it's just that time of year, man. I've just been loving the vanillas. I really have been. That's why the short yesterday I picked all the sweets over the freshies, except for Meteor over Phantasmagory. Have I tried Dior Homme Cologne? I believe I have. Um, I can't say for sure, like, because I don't have an exact opinion on it. But yeah, I believe I have tried it. But again, I'm gonna rank all those Dior's. I'm gonna try to rank all these houses, all these fragrances in the near future. Get my opinion on everything. It's just very hard to smell a lot of stuff because it takes time for sure. If you want to like really rank stuff well, like for example, Mind Games, they have a lot of fragrances. Like I think they have over 30. But did I smell Unk Sweat? I don't want to smell Unk Sweat. That sounds scary. When the colognes have that orange color, you know it's gonna be good. Oh yeah, That ambery color. Yep. That's how you know it's going to be sweet and sexy. Yeah. But yeah, ranking houses is definitely a pain in the ass. Like, but it's fun. I love doing it. I wouldn't make these ranking videos if I didn't enjoy it. It's just the thing that's a pain is not being able to find all of the ones from the house or just how long it takes. Because I don't want to test a bunch of stuff at once either. Because the problem, all right, here's the problem with ranking fragrances, and this is the problem that I have as a content creator to like really help y'all out as much as possible is it's so hard to rank a bunch of fragrances if you spray them all at once because then all the notes start mixing up and you're like, I don't know what's what. You can't rank anything that you spray on paper because you don't get the full experience on paper either. So it's like you can't spray them on paper, which would make it so easy because you could just, spray like all of them on paper and leave. You can't spray a bunch at once because you'll get nose fatigue, or at least I will. So I have to test them 2, 3 at a time. Well, I'll go 1, 2, 3, you know, smell them, take notes, put them in a list, and then that's how I rank houses. That's how I ranked the PDM, and that's how I ranked the Initio, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it. And make sure y'all go check those videos out. If you haven't checked out the PDM ranking, the Initio ranking, my long form videos, make sure y'all go check those out. Favorite smell of my girlfriend? Man, y'all really want to know what I love for my girlfriend. That's the third time you guys asked. And I'm glad y'all asked because it's Kayali Vanilla, man. Go get, if you guys got girlfriends, get her Kayali Vanilla. Very sexy smelling. Bro, the Sephora sampler kit, I think it used to be good, but now I feel like it's just a scam. Like when I look at it, I don't know for sure, but whenever I see it, I'm like, this just feels like a scam, you know? Yeah, John, I just did a PDM giveaway. The next giveaway will probably be the next milestone, most likely. We'll definitely be running more giveaways in the future. As the channel grows, they'll definitely expand. Maybe next time it'll be 2 PDMs. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on anything, but we're going to be running more giveaways 100%. And let me know like what like here, I want to hear everyone. We got 10 people in here right now. Let me know like what videos, what houses you're looking for me to rank. What content you like the most from me. Like I want to hear what y'all like the most. Put it in chat right now. Like any suggestions you might want to see from me, something that I haven't done before, anything like that. Love to hear it. John asks, "What cologne do I recommend for school? You want something to smell nice, like I just got out of the shower, like a nice shampoo vibe?" This is one that I'm gonna keep recommending. The only problem is it's expensive. Um, so Meteor, I love Meteor. And if you're on a budget, you could probably get a dupe of it. But I recommend getting the real Meteor if you can. If you have the money, it's 1,000, 1,000,000,000% worth it. It just smells like. I'm gonna talk about it in the long form tonight, so I don't want to spoil like my thoughts on it. But yeah, it's amazing. Hey Geraldo, is Zara the most wanted parfum or Stronger with You intensely? I pick intensely because the parfum to me, it's just got a little bit of like a medicinal vibe in the opening that I'm not a fan of. And it dries down nicely, but I feel like once this is just me personally, when a fragrance has a bad opening or opening I'm not a fan of, if it's like really bad, then I just don't like the fragrance. And that parfum opening to me personally, it might be different for you. It's a bit medicinal and I'm not a fan of it. So I would take intensely all day, intensely all day. But yeah, guys, drop that in the chat. What kind of content you want to see from me coming up soon? I'm open to suggestions. No, don't worry about it, man. Ask as many questions as you want. Where can you smell niche fragrances without actually buying them? I smell all my niche fragrances at either Dillard's nearby or Saks Fifth Avenue, which is also nearby. And that's like where I usually go, where I can just smell a bunch of stuff and they don't really care. Like, I mean, obviously they want me to buy something, but they can't force me to buy something. So I'll usually go and I smell stuff there. I have bought stuff from there a few times, like especially when I first started collecting, when I didn't really know much about discounters. I did buy from there, but yeah, you can definitely buy from, or you can definitely go smell a bunch of stuff from there. If you might not have it nearby, and that's the only problem. I would say like potentially Dillard's or potentially Macy's near you might have niche fragrances. I don't know for sure though. What should your next addition be? You have YEDP, Sedley, Intensely, and Why I Sell Myself. So you have something fresh. Well, you have two freshies, EDP and Sedley. You have that winter scent, and you got that all rounder. So maybe it's something for like special occasions, but honestly, you could rock any of those. But I would say maybe go for something tropical. Maybe you could use something tropical for summer. I know summer's not really here right now. It's super cold, but you could totally buy something for the summer coming up. Like Herba Gold, which is over there. I'm not gonna go grab it, but okay. You live by Sephora. Yeah, I got you, man. 100%. Yeah, Sephora is a good place to go as well, but they only have designers. That's the only thing. Well, actually, okay, that's not true. The one that's near me, they have a lot of like they have like Angel Share, Apple Brandy. They have all those. Those are technically not designers, I don't think. But what's my favorite bottle? This is my favorite bottle. I'm gonna keep glazing the bottle. I'm gonna glaze the scent. But actually, though, like if I had to pick my all time favorite bottle, probably the Zerjoff bottles. Honestly, but particularly the velvet bottles, the ones that are not made anymore. What's up, Void Edits? How you doing, man? How many sprays would I recommend for Camera? I would say two on. This is what I would do: one, two on the neck, maybe one on the back of the neck for that sillage, and then not everyone sprays on clothes, but I would probably do like one, two here, and that's probably all you would really need. Try to spray like on your shoulders, on your neck, maybe like one here if you want to give it some whiffs while you're going throughout your day as well, because I do that too. You would like a video with fragrances for different occasions, and maybe with both niche and designer fragrances. Well, lucky for you, Lorenzo. In about what time is it right now? I'm not sure what time. I'm pretty sure it's about to be 7 o'clock right now, Eastern time. Might be different for you, but in about an hour from wherever time you're in right now, I will be posting a video called "The Fragrances I Recommend." Well, not this isn't the actual title, but fragrances for every moment in your life, or like moments in your life, and I cover 10 moments that you will all live, that we've probably all lived or will live, and the 10 fragrances that I would choose for each moment. So go check that video out tonight, because that's going to answer your question perfectly. And it's only, I think the video is only 7 minutes long too tonight, so it's not anything too crazy like the house rankings. What does Side Effect smell like? I described it in the Initio ranking as like a sweet, boozy, like almost like a velvet couch vibe. Like to me, like I'd picture smelling this at like a fancy like 80s nightclub with like dim lit lights and a velvet couch and some dude who just knows he's him sitting there, and he's just like, you know, I'm him. I'm him. Like I'm the guy. I'm that guy. Every girl wants me. And yeah, that's what I feel like it smells like. It just smells like someone who's him, low key. But if I really had to give you like a technical like description of how it smells, just very like sweet and boozy, like rummy, and a bit spicy. Just very, it's just sexy, bro. Honestly, it's very nice. Do I recommend Vibrato for the upcoming summer? It's been a minute since I smelled it, but so I can't say 1,000% recommend it. But when I did smell it last, it was very nice. I like the MFK's Blaze. They're very, very nice fragrances. Definitely not my favorite house in the world. That's probably going to be the next house I rank. But Oud Sad Mood is one of the best. Grand Soir, obviously. 724, Aqua Celestia, uh, GFS or whatever, gold fluidity. Some of those ones that I really want to smell on skin when I rank all those, because a lot of those I've only smelled on paper. But is Azaro good in the spring? Parfum? Yeah, I would say that that works in the spring. It depends on how hot the day is, but yeah, I think you could definitely rock that in the spring. Just don't do a ton of sprays if it's more of a humid day. Worst fragrance tier list. That's a good idea, actually. But the problem with a video like that is worst fragrance is very subjective, but I can go with the fragrances that like are the least loved by most people. If I could only own one fragrance for the rest of my life and wear it every day, what would I choose? Now, this is where stuff gets interesting because you guys would probably think I'd say this, but I don't know if I would pick this. Okay, maybe I would. But like if I had to pick something every day for the rest of your life that I would recommend to you guys, it would probably be Louis Vuitton Meteor or anything that's similar to that DNA because I know that DNA is around. Azara Chrome, people say it smells like Meteor. I know that new dupe that came out, Shaka Snow, I think it's called, smells like very identical. So yeah, I would say stuff like that. If I could only, oh yeah, I already read that. My bad, guys. But yeah, I would say that Meteor vibe, dude. It literally just smells like, to me, it just smells like if Louis Vuitton was like, I want to put a 5-star hotel bar of soap in a bottle. That's what Meteor smells like, genuinely. My phone is on 10%, guys, so I'm going to keep running this until it gets to about 5%, and then I'm probably going to hop off. Now, sir, you are a fish, said Yo Geraldo. What's up, now, sir, you are a fish? Welcome to the stream. Man, I'm being so real and communicative. I love it. Yeah, I got y'all, man. I got you. That's me. I'm just going to be me, guys. I'm not going to try to act professional, especially on my first stream. I'm just going to this stream was supposed to be just like, I'm chilling, I'm talking to you guys. I wish it was better because I feel like I have to keep reaching and to scroll through chat, but that's my vibe. That's the vibe that I want to have for my content, and I hope that that's how y'all feel when I make videos. I hope it feels like I'm here to just talk to you guys, just to chill, just to vibe. Like I'm not trying to like act like I know everything because I don't know everything, but I feel like my perspective is very useful to you guys, and I feel like I have a lot of good recommendations. So I hope y'all feel like that's the vibe you get, is like I'm just here to chill and y'all feel like we're just a big family when you're watching my videos or when you're out in the store, when you're in the stream. That's the vibe that I want to give. When did I start collecting fragrances? Also, am I friends with other fragrance content creators? So that's a good question, and I'm going to take some time to answer that. I am not really like friends with any other content creators. Like I haven't like met up with anyone in person yet because I've only been making content for it's going to be a year and about a week now. December 28th was when I posted my first video. So I don't really know anyone like personally, but yeah, I've definitely like DM'd some creators. Some of the bigger ones have noticed me. Not like been like, oh, let's collaborate, but like FB Fragrances has commented on like one of my videos I duetted with him. Cologne Boy, I made a video defending him too, and he commented on the video. Other people on TikTok that you may have heard of, I DM sometimes, but I'm not like fully friends with anyone yet. But I really do want to like start to become more like do more collaborations with people. I think that'll come more as the channel grows, though. The worst fragrance I've ever smelled, and what did it smell like? This is actually ironic because this happened a couple days ago. It was one of these mind games that I tested out. It smelled like spoiled milk. Like it had a coconut note in it, or coconut milk note in it, and I just was like, this is disgusting. And when I would smell it, I literally had to like I'd repulse back when I smelled it. It was really, really weird. I've never smelled anything like it before. When I saw the notes, I was like, this sounds amazing. Coconut milk, lotus flower, like all this good stuff. And I have no idea what just happened to the stream, guys. Y'all gotta tell me what just happened. I'm so confused. Something like popped up and it just like kicked me off the stream. I have no idea what happened. I was so confused. Dude, my phone didn't die. It literally, like, what happened was, like, this thing popped up and it was saying, like, I don't know what the hell that was. I think it was, like, the YouTube thing where it says, like, do you need to take a break? I don't know if that pops up for you guys. It pops up and it's like, do you need a break? And it just, like, ended the stream automatically or, like, kicked me off the stream. I have no idea how that happened. We're going to be wrapping up soon anyways, guys. Bro, I was sad for a second. I was like, bro, they just think I just, like, dipped. I was like, nah, I'm out of here. Nah, bro. What the hell? I'm going to take like 5 more questions and then I'm gonna continue this. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened there. Y'all gotta tell me what just happened, because I'm confused. I don't know if y'all could still hear me, because I was just saying, like, what the hell just happened? What the fuck? But, alright. Let's run this. Going to a party tonight, you want to layer Strong With You Parfum or Intensely with Latafa Kamarkawa. I recommend layering Intensely with Kamarkawa. That's what I would do. Or you could just pick one or the other. Either of those. And overspray it too. If you're going to be at a party, overspray that. That's the only time I can say overspray is okay. How did I meet my girlfriend? We met senior year of high school. So I'm a sophomore in college right now. We met senior year of high school. And we just met, I added her on Snap and we just started talking. And then we went on a date. And then the rest is history. You just got College Island and Vulcan Fue. Are those okay for spring? I would say that, yeah, definitely. Those are actually perfect spring fragrances, especially College Island, because it's got a little bit, it's like sweet but tropical, but like not, super, super sweet. It's perfect. What should you buy next? Green Extravaganza, Hawas Ice, Hugo Boss Man. Is that your collection? Oh yeah, that is your collection. You said I have. Dude, honestly, you got to get another Valentino, man. That's what I'd recommend. I'm gonna keep recommending Valentinos because, like, when I started collecting, that's what I really got hooked on was Valentinos, and I bought like a bunch of them. You will love more of the Valentinos. Maybe you don't like them, and that's why you only got green. But give like Intense or Coral another try if you haven't. Will I remember you if you're famous? Dude, I'm going to try to remember everyone, man. And I don't know if I'll be famous, but all I know is that I'm going to keep delivering the best content I possibly can for all of you guys. Only 13 of you are in here right now, 12 of you, and I appreciate all 12 of you, but I know we got a big community growing. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep making good content, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep it running, man. We're going to keep the consistency going. We're going to keep getting those long-form videos posted for you guys. Blaze, I think I'll definitely remember you because you won the first giveaway. That's a big deal. What I'll remember is how amazing all of y'all have been. And I'll remember that, I have the best community. I'll remember that I have some OGs. And we're going to definitely keep the consistency going. I'm not going to stop. So that's how we will. Sorry, 1 second. I want to see what I'm on here. 2%. All right, I'm gonna answer like two. My phone is on 2%. So, and again, I apologize, guys, for the stream not being like the best. Not like good quality, not professional. I'm kind of just rambling right now. I'm like losing trends of thought midway through speaking. How do I properly say my name? So my how you say my name? Geraldo Sense. How you say it? Geraldo. But if y'all want, you can just call me Lucas too, because that's my first name. Or Geraldo. Either way, I don't mind. Yeah, I got you, man. Now, sir, you're a fish. I got you. Gonna keep making content, keep making it fun. Is my mic off sync? I hope. I'm sorry if it is. It might be, because the stream is tweaking out right now. Reveal of Preston. If you check on my older videos, I made a video with Preston. I made a Zerjoff ranking with him, so he's already on the channel. Or I can tell him to come in here right now. Let me go see if he wants to come in here. Never mind, he's busy. But I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys, because my phone is legit about to die. It's on 1%, but I appreciate you guys for joining. Circumstances, I kind of keep going on here, blocking the view of the camera. It might be off sync. I got kicked off stream, but I appreciate all of you guys. And make sure you check out that long form tonight. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you. And I'm going to do a post soon on the community saying, like, everyone that was in the first live stream, what did you guys think? Was it fun? What can I improve? All that good stuff. So make sure you go check out that post. Make sure y'all check out the long form tonight too. And we're going to do more streams like this. I'm going to have to improve the stream. Like, next stream is going to be better. It's not going to be like me doing this. I'm going to figure out how to get the chat here so I can just scroll like this and answer questions. But yeah, this was fun. Just hanging out with you guys. Doesn't have to. It's like we were on FaceTime. It's not like I was like streaming. But yeah, man. One last question. 9 p.m. Yes, 9 p.m. is a good beginner fragrance. Goodbye, everyone. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Make sure y'all go check out that long form. Peace out. And thank you all for joining. I appreciate it.